main issues that I think is important is probably housing.
The NHS, like the health sector.
Human rights and reproductive rights and Irish language. The equality in women's policies.
The cost of living and just oil and gas prices.
The mental health crisis, especially with like young people.
Want to have optimism for this upcoming election because I really do feel like now, especially in Northern Ireland, is a time for progressive change. Women's equality is obviously important to me as a young feminist. I think especially in Northern Ireland there's a lot of stigma around sensitive topics, obviously, such as abortion, but I think with smaller parties, like smaller progressive parties, there could be a change.
Even housing as well, but as like oil prices and gas and stuff like that would need to be looked at as well. I think it's most important because it's sort of like they're all subjects that like hit home the most. So like everyone's probably the same here, and obviously from parents and stuff like that about like worries and concerns that they might have as well. So it's sort of just once you hear it, it sort of becomes not passed down, but you sort of start to think about it more.
I think the cost of living is especially important just because of like how instrumental it is and how it affects everyone, not just one particular person. And then of course with the mental health, it does affect a lot of like my own age group. It does carry on for years. It's a long-term issue which could be solved early on.
First of all, the priority to go back to Stormont and then make those institutions work for people. So that would be things like the cost of living and like relieving that pain on people. But also it has to be about human rights and reproductive rights and Irish language rights especially. I don't think it's acceptable that we've had Stormont for so long and these things just haven't been delivered.
No, I do think it's important, as I do think a change could come from it, and I do think that young people are starting to really vote for who they truly believe in.